Hi all, Health Guru here. Let's talk about fear. Most people are so riddled with fear, they don't even recognize it when the emotion has overtaken their lives. Fear can be sneaky, and it shows up in all kinds of disguises. You can find yourself striving in vain for an impossible standard to achieve. When you're afraid of criticism, failure, and rejection, you'll do almost anything to try to become perfect. Of course, the mask of perfection also separates you from what you most want: real intimacy, love, and acceptance of your true self. When you're afraid to take risk and go for what you really want, you convince yourself that your life is as good as it gets. When fear runs the show, you forget how to dream. You compromise in the name of being realistic. But settling isn't realistic. It's a symptom of fear. When you're afraid to disappoint people or get rejected if you don't say yes, you'll fall into a fear-based, people-pleasing, self-sacrificing behavior that leads to resentment. But when fear is no longer running the show and you say no, no is a complete sentence. This doesn't mean you won't devote yourself to generosity and service. It means the service stems from genuine love-based rather than fear-based motivation. When you're afraid, you're not likely to take risk. You'll feel the urge to start your own business, take a trip, have a baby, take a class, but you'll say no because you're afraid to fail, afraid to succeed, afraid to get rejected, afraid to stir things up. You're afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Fear causes inner pain, which we desperately try to numb with substances and behaviors. But these only put a temporary band-aid on the pain and ultimately decreases our self-esteem. When you're not afraid to be quiet with yourself, face your inner demons, and heal from the core, you'll no longer need the distractions. You'll have the courage to do the transformative work that leads you to freedom. When you're afraid of putting yourself in the arena because of fear of failure, success, uncertainty, judgment, criticism, or rejection, you'll tend to stand on the sidelines where you feel safer. When you face fear head on, motivation replaces procrastination. You're not going for it based on the fear-based need to make it happen. Instead, the natural inclination toward love and service generates inspired action. When you're afraid, you avoid making decisions your soul knows you must make. Your intuition tells you it's time to leave that toxic relationship or quit that soul-sucking job or set boundaries. with people, but you're terrified of the uncertainty. What you'll discover on the other side of fear, though, is that uncertainty is the gateway to possibility. When you don't know what the future holds, anything can happen. When you're afraid, you feel the need to micromanage everything. You mistakenly think you live in a hostile world that's out to get you unless you grab the wheel with both hands and steer your life toward what you want. When you make the journey from fear to faith, you'll trust that it's a friendly universe and you can surrender to the flow of life and accept what is. When fear is running the show, you'll avoid speaking up for what you believe. You won't let your voice be heard when your integrity is being threatened. You won't tell people when your feelings are hurt. You'll be too afraid to ask for what you really want. But when you let love lead, you start respecting and appreciating the divine voice that flows through you. And as a result, you'll attract those who resonate with your truth. Fear isn't just an uncomfortable emotion that holds you back from following your dreams. It can also trigger a stress response in the body that puts you at risk of disease and makes it hard for your body to heal itself. When you develop the right relationship with fear and uncertainty, fear can be the finger pointing toward everything in need of healing in your life. Close your eyes and think about a loved one, or remember a time when you felt wrapped in the arms of divine love. Let yourself experience that memory of love and connectedness. Watch fear dissolve in a moment. If you always avoid situations that scare you, you may stop doing the things you want to or need to do. You won't be able to test out whether the situation is always as bad as you expect. So you miss the chance to work out how to manage your fears and reduce your anxiety. Anxiety problems tend to increase if you get into this pattern. Exposing yourself to your fears can be an effective way of overcoming this anxiety. Here are some ways to begin the process of healing. Number 1, exercise. Increase the amount of exercise you do. Exercise requires some concentration, and this can take your mind off your fear and anxiety. Relax. Learning relaxation techniques can help you with the mental and physical feelings of fear. It can help just to drop your shoulders and breathe deeply, or imagine yourself in a relaxing place. You could also try learning things like yoga, meditation, and massage. Number 3 is healthy eating. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables and try to avoid too much sugar. Resulting dips in your blood sugar can give you anxious feelings. Try to avoid drinking too much tea and coffee, as caffeine can increase anxiety levels. And avoid alcohol or drink in moderation. It's very common for people to drink when they feel nervous, but the after effects of alcohol can make you feel even more afraid and anxious. And how about therapy? Some people find that therapeutic techniques such as relaxation, meditation, yoga, or Tai Chi help them to deal with their anxiety. And there's faith and spirituality. Spirituality can give you a way of feeling connected to something bigger than yourself. Faith provides a way of coping with everyday stress, and faith groups can connect you with a valuable support network. So now you have it. Now that we know better, let's do better. Now it's time for movement. So let's get ready. Okay, let's go. Just follow me. Yeah. You're looking good. Move your body. Yeah. Come on. You're looking good. You're looking real good. You're looking good. Keep it up now. Keep it up. You're looking real good. You're looking good. So, how'd you do? Great. See you next time.